Welcome to pickleballtournaments.com. This is going to be a short tutorial for a player to register for a tournament using pickleballtournaments.com. We're going to go through this so you can see how it happens, and then you can go in and register yourselves. But essentially, there are two, perhaps three elements to registering for a tournament, especially for the first time. The first time, you're going to want to set up a player profile so that the system can recognize who you are, where you live, what your skill levels are, etc. Once you set up your player profile, at that time you will be able to register for any of the many tournaments that are using pickleballtournaments.com for their registration and tournament management. And then after you register for the tournament, then the process for payment, and that is going to be potentially different for different tournaments. Some will let you send in money. If you're uncomfortable using the internet, you can use your credit card or you can use PayPal. We're not going to get into that as much as show you where it is on the website, but this we're going to focus on the player profile and then registering for a tournament. So here we go. What you see in front of you is the Pickleball Tournaments homepage, and I'm assuming you know what tournament that you want to register for, but you can go over, click on tournaments, and you can see they have them listed in different formats, so you can pick the one that is the easiest for you to find. So let's go to here, maybe by country, by state. Let's register for one out in Idaho that I know is coming up, because I'm going to be going out to that one at the Coeur d'Alene Summer Pickleball Classic. But any of these will work the same way. So we're going to go in here to register. And you can see the first screen that comes up. On the left-hand side is existing accounts. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a new account, returning player. I'm assuming that you are new, or if you're not new, you probably wouldn't be using this tutorial. So we're going to go in here and we are going to put in a name. We're going to call it Test Pickles. We need to pick a birthday. We have to fill out these fields or it's going to come back and say, nice try, but you didn't fill everything in. So let's go back and pick out, let's say we're male. We're going to you click on search. It's going to first go in and say, we didn't find a player profile for this person, so it's okay to go ahead and set this up for this individual. So we're going to say, to continue, click the button to provide your information. We're going to create new account. And you can see it's already populated the fields that you've put in. If you want to fill it out with more, you can. Some tournaments offer t-shirts either for free or for a nominal charge, and if you want to put this in your profile, you can put in what size you are and click next. Okay, so now it's asking you for more detailed information. Let's say we're in Surprise, Arizona. Just 8, 5, 6. Okay, and then if you are a snowbird or you have an alternative address that you want to use, you can fill that in here. We're not going to do that. We're just going to click on next, and then it's going to ask you for phone information. Alternative phone, email information. And I want you to verify your email. Emergency contact information. Emergency phone. Now, email addresses do not match. Here's an example of why they have you do it. So testpickles@gmail. And let's try that. Okay. If you have a club affiliation, it's a good idea to put it in here and pick the one that fits you. Let's pick Sun City Festival, or you can pick other if it's not listed. This becomes really important if you ever register for an in-house tournament that only your club members are eligible for, because if it doesn't find you in your profile at listed affiliated with that organization, it's not going to let you register. That's the only time that's really important. If you have a USA Pickleball Association number, you can put that in here. You can select your skill ratings here. We'll put 3.0, same as above, rating by, we're going to say it's self. And click next. This is where you're going to create a password. Essentially, it's asking you, so now it's giving you kind of a summary page. And they're saying, okay, is there anything in here that you want to change? If there is, click back. If there's not, click here to save the changes. Okay, so you can see now we're into the specific tournament that we want to register for. It says I'm currently not registered. Here it gives us the fees. It gives you most of the information. However, usually there's more information that can be made available. And in fact, if you click here on tournament information, it'll give you more information about it, the location, type of event, etc. So we're going to click on yes, continue with the registration. Oh, I have to acknowledge, yes. There's a note, although you're registering, it's not complete until you mark it complete and your payment's been received. Okay, so now we're going to click yes, continue with registration. Okay, the registration fee is $45. It shows up here. This is where you want to, if you want this is where the free shirt comes in. It already picked up my extra large, so it has that. Now it says, do I want to add men's singles? Do I want to play in the men's singles? It's $5. They play on the 28th. I'm just going to click yes on that. Okay, now it says, do I want to add to the mixed doubles skill groups? Yep, I want to play as much as I can, so I'm going to do that. It's another $5, and they play on the 30th. So I'm going to click on that. This is where it's asking you for your partner's information. Okay, but if you don't have your partner's information yet, or you don't have a partner yet, down here you can say click add without a partner. So I'm going to do that. And it's just saying it requires a partner you'll be listed as needing, but there's no guarantee anyone will be found. Essentially what that means is you can register for this, pay your $5, but it's still your responsibility to find your partner. Although on this website you can go to an area where it gives you a listing of all the individuals who said they're looking for someone to partner up with. So I'm going to click OK on this, and you can see it's added the $5. Now it's saying, do I want to add the men's doubles skill groups? For another $5, they play on the 29th. I sure do. I want to play as much as I can. It's the same thing. Players, partner's information, first name, last name, and age. Note that it doesn't have to be perfect, because it'll search their system and it'll actually ask you, is this the person that you're trying to partner with? So you'll get a chance to validate that. But again, in my case, I haven't got my partner yet, so I'm going to click add without a partner, giving me the same warning. Okay, so this is the end of our eligible events. So you can see $45.50, I'm up to $60. I'm identified as needing partners for the men's mixed doubles and the men's doubles, and I'm going to play in the men's singles. You can always go back and change these. Okay, so now we're going to mark our registration complete. Okay, opportunities to volunteer. These tournaments don't happen without a lot of volunteer effort. So if you're so inclined, you can help at the event desk. You can be the occasional line person when needed, generally needed for medal rounds. You can be a referee or just a general volunteer. And there's also a liability. I'm going to volunteer to work at the event desk. And my last name is Pickles for this. And put in comments. So, okay, now we're going to mark the registration complete. So you can see it kind of gives you a summary at the top. Then down here at the bottom, you can actually go in and reopen the registration if you want to make the changes. Let's say you found your partner and you want to go in and add them. That's what you have to do. So now we have the opportunity to pay online. So we can click online. And you can see, it's important to note, although it prominently shows PayPal as a way to pay, and in fact it kind of suggests that you're going to go to PayPal, you don't have to use PayPal account to pay with your credit card. That's important because that kind of throws people off. And they are telling us that our total fees are $60. I'm going to show you how this works. Click on here to continue to PayPal. Okay, and then this shows you the amount. And then over here, choose a way to pay. Okay, if you have a PayPal account, you can log in with your password and pay that way. But look down here, pay with a debit or credit card or PayPal credit. So this is where you're going to go to. You're going to click on the credit card. Okay, and then see down here there's 3 tabs, debit or prepaid gift card, or over here, credit card. Click on your credit card. You're going to put in the information, just like you would with anything you would purchase over the internet. Click pay, and that's all there is to it. And you will get an email receipt saying that you have paid. I think you also get something from the tournament registration that also indicates that you've paid. So that's the extent of the tutorial. I hope it's simple enough for you to follow. You can always go back and replay it if there's something you don't understand or you need to look at a little more closely. So I hope this helps you in your registration process and that you only have to use it once. The next time should be a breeze once you've got your player profile set up. Thanks for watching. Bye.